Good evening to you. I'm Sean Green with tonight's edition of Sports Night. Mark Venom Griffith is still the king of the courts after defeating Davian Taylor 3-1 in the men's final of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union's Monarchs of the Court Road Tennis Tournament at the Arena on Spring Garden. Top seed Mark Venom Griffith in the orange probably expected an easy night after washing off Davian Taylor at 21-4 in the first set with stunning shots like this one. So Taylor knew that he would have to battle hard to stave off Venom, but aggression without accuracy is usually a point to the other guy. So after conceding the first game at the 21-4 South scoreline, Taylor bounced back tremendously in the second to prove that he was indeed good enough to spar with Griffith and merit a place in the final. Cross-court killer from Taylor, and the large crowd loved him for it. Tooth and nail in the second set as both men battled away, throwing in everything in their arsenal at each other because they knew that someone would crack eventually. But who would it be? The angles and soft touches, but it was Griffith caught in the deadly net at the end of this long rally. Taylor on 24, serving to Griffith on 24, Griffith into the net. 24 serving to 25 now, and both men trading backhand shots back and forth until Taylor unleashed a venomous forehand smash at Venom, no pun intended, to win his second contest at 26-24. Griffith returned to win the third at 14, and here we are in the dying stages of the fourth set. Taylor's smash is rejected by the net. But Taylor had to keep his foot on the pedal, a bit too much gas on that drive. Griffith serving to Taylor, the angle created, and Taylor saw an opening, but again, too much testosterone on that shot. 20-17 now to Venom. Mark Venom Griffith with the serve, and Taylor's return is long, and with arms outstretched, Venom knew he had stung yet another opponent in Davian Taylor, beaten but certainly not disgraced at 21-4, 24-26, 21-14, 21-17. Meanwhile, in the women's category, number 1 seed Sheldon Waldron defeated the number 2 seed Kim Holder in straight sets. Playing with her back to the camera, Sheldon Waldron against the hard-hitting Kim Holder in the orange, making Waldron work hard for her points. Good work by Waldron. Kim goes out. Holder serving and running up for a couple of big shots, but Waldron was equal to the task, so Holder tries some finesse in her game, but in the end goes long. But Waldron didn't play a perfect game either, smashing and smashing wide. The score is 17-20 in the first set with Holder leading, and then one of the most incredible comebacks you would ever see in sports. Kim Holder into the net is 18-20 now. Then on the very next play, she hits out of bounds, 19-20 the score. Fast forward to juice at 20 all, both ladies seeking to gain first set advantage. And that one set up an axe to be smashed, and Kim answers. No, she doesn't. Out once more, 21-20 to Waldron at this stage. Waldron serving and Holder trying to be selective. But then this happened. Into the net she goes. Waldron coming back to win the first at 22-20. Holder was determined to come back in the second, stepping up her aggression, but this time only peppering the net. And a marked improvement in Waldron's game can be seen here in her ability to return Holder's thunderbolts, not once, but twice. And she was also prepared for the delicate shots, coupled with some strong returns, leaving Kim fishing in the nets once more. Holder was trailing badly, mostly by her own doing with unforced errors galore, but she never gave up, finding the angle and scoring a good point. Holder, not willing to go down without a fight, still hung in there, but another unforced error into the net. Waldron serving for the game and the match, keeping Holder back, then making her stretch to off-balance herself, hitting this one long. Waldron winning 21-12 to lift the ladies' crown. And it's just how the defending champions wanted to start the New Goddard Enterprises Limited Senior Knockout Volleyball season on a winning note. In the winning, Pan American International Insurance Warriors got their defense champion off to a dream start by beating Club United in straight sets, winning 25-14, 25-20, 25-15. while the Chargers also swept Foundation United at 23-24-24. CBC's Anne-Marie Burke looks at the Warriors game along with another of the men's opening fixtures, Deacons getting over All Stars at 21-14 and 18.
The new volleyball season served off with defending ladies champions Warriors sending the clear signal that they won't be relinquishing the title that easily. Playing in the red up against Club United, Warriors used experience and power to their advantage. United with the serve is picked up and returned, so United with a chance to create a play, but instead gives Warriors a free pass and is set up for Antasia Mason, who goes for it and successfully so. United had some shining moments like this play, spiked down through backcourt. But the defending champions Warriors are out with guns blazing. Nothing is going to block them, starting on a winning note with a 25-14, 25-20, 25-15 win over Club United. Defending men's champions Cormier were handed a free pass thanks to Progressive defaulting their game, but certainly coming for the title would be the Deacons men, and they were on fire against All Stars. Deacons this year with a much younger lineup, but with some sprinkle of experience and still carrying on that game dominance. Don't think that All Stars just rolled over and took a beating. They were playing just as hard. A nice ace. Could it happen a second time? Oh, bet you it did. But Deacons always held the upper hand and were able to claim the first two sets at 21-14. Final set now, All Stars serves. Deacons picks it up and bam, that's power. Deacons really all revved up. The play is set and again the spike down through front court. All Stars were really in shambles. Could not get past this wall. Trouble. But when they got it together, it came together well. Nicely finished. Deacons, however, would start the season on a high, winning the final set at 25-18 to win in straight sets against All Stars. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
And top local jockey Ricky Walcott claimed both featured races at the Garrison Savannah on Saturday. He won with Gandalf in the Sales Graduates Vase Handicap, while he was victorious on Stealing in the Sales Graduate Sprint Cup Handicap. In race number 5 with Gandalf, Walcott rode to victory in a time of 1 minute 52 seconds, beating Butterfly, ridden by Antonio Bishop.
They're off in the Sales Graduates Vase Handicap, and Gandalf popped away the best. So it's Gandalf who will lead from Oberoi. Butterfly is third. She's 2 lengths off of Gandalf. Zip Code and Summer Again is the trailer, just 5 lengths covering the field as they race through the initial stages. It is Gandalf who is at the head of affairs. He's 2 lengths in front of Oberoi. Butterfly is still third. Summer Again to the outside of Zip Code, 4th and 5th as they come down the stretch for the first time. So Gandalf, the Derby winner, just ambles down the stretch. He has a big lead on Oberoi. He's about 4 or 5 lengths in front past the stands. Butterfly is third. Summer Again 4th to the outside of the defending champion Zip Code as they went through the opening quarter in 25-1. So Ricky Walcott's having a bit of difficulty meandering the turn on Gandalf. The lead is now down to 2 lengths as Oberoi and Butterfly, the Derby and Midsummer winner, get closer, 5 furlongs from the money. Zip Code and Summer Again are still the back markers. They're 3 lengths off of Gandalf, so everyone begins to take closer order as they go up the back stretch. So it's Gandalf still a solo at the Butterfly. Comes closer as they're within a length now of Gandalf. Oberoi back to third. Zip Code has 4 lengths to make up, and he has for company Summer Again at the back of the field. And the stage is set 3 furlongs from home, and it's Gandalf. Bishop goes to a right on Butterfly as they race down the hill. The half in 49-4. 3/4 in 14-4, and Gandalf has been there every call. Is Gandalf trying to shake away from Butterfly? He's doing that with a 1/4 mile left to travel. Oberoi is third. Zip Code is now shaking away from Summer Again, who's 10 lengths behind Gandalf as they come to the corner. And the best 3-year-old in the land strides into the final furlong. He's repelled Butterfly as they come inside the final stages. Oberoi's keeping to his task, but as they come inside the final furlong, it is Gandalf. From here, just a matter of how far, and the sky may not just be the limit for Gandalf as he courses across the line. He wins by 4. Butterfly was second. Oberoi was third. Then came Zip Code, and the last one home was Summer Again in 152 flat.
Oh, some exciting stuff there from the Garrison Savannah. Here are some of the events happening tomorrow, September 11th. The CPL's first qualifier between the Knight Riders and the Amazon Warriors. That bowls off at 6 p.m. at Providence. It will be live on Cbc TV before and after the evening news. Then the #1 Beauty Supplies and Exchange BABA Women's League. Now that will continue at the Rolly Gym with Lady Tridents up against the Lady Cougars at 6:30 p.m. Now, tomorrow's Sports Night will be aired during the evening to accommodate that live broadcast of the CPL First Qualifier on Cbc TV 8. I'm Sean Green. Have a good night.